Here's your mortgage interest rate update for this week, December 3rd, 2018. Last week's economic news included readings from Case-Shiller home price indices, sales of new homes, and pending home sales. FHFA increased maximum home limits permitted for mortgages held or guaranteed by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. And weekly readings for mortgage rates and first-time jobless claims were also released. The Case-Shiller index indicates slowdown in home price growth. Home prices slowed their growth in September, according to Case-Shiller. David Blitzer, CEO and chairman of S&P Dow Jones Indices, said home prices plus data on house sales and construction confirm the slowdown in housing. Rapidly rising home prices have sidelined new and moderate income homebuyers. Slim inventories of homes for sale and recently rising mortgage rates also squeezed options for home buyers. Home prices grew at a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 5.7% in September as compared to 5.7% during August. September's reading was the lowest in nearly 2 years, but remains close to twice the growth rate for wages. Las Vegas, Nevada held first place for home price growth with a seasonally adjusted annual growth of 13.5%. San Francisco, California followed with a year-over-year growth reading of 9.9%, and Seattle came in at 8.4. New and pending home sales dip in October. The Commerce Department reported fewer sales of newly built homes in October to 544,000 sales as compared to September, which was at 597,000 sales of new homes. Analysts predicted a reading of 589,000 sales for October. Home sales slow as winter weather and holidays approach, but higher mortgage rates also caused the dip in sales. Pending home sales are sales where a purchase offer is made, but the sale of a home is not closed. Pending home sales were 2.6% lower in October as compared to 0.7% growth in September. The National Association of Realtors reported an October index reading of 102.1 as compared to September's reading of 104.8 in September, which represented a 2.6% decline in contract signings. This was the lowest reading for contract signings since June of 2014. Mortgage rates, higher loan limits, and new jobless claims. Freddie Mac reported mixed results for average mortgage rates. Rates for 30-year fixed-rate mortgages were unchanged at an average of 4.81%. Rates for 15-year fixed-rate mortgage averaged 1 basis point higher at 4.25%, and the average rate for a 5/1 adjustable rate mortgage was 3 basis points lower at 4.12. Discount points averaged 0.5% for 30-year fixed-rate mortgages and 0.40% for 15-year mortgages. The Federal Housing Finance Agency, FHA, announced higher loan limits for home loans owned or guaranteed by Fannie Mae. The maximum loan amount for conforming mortgages was raised 6.9% to $484,000, and the maximum loan for mortgages in high-price counties will be based on 150% of that number, which is $726,525. New jobless claims were higher last week with 234,000 filed. Analysts expected 220 new claims based on the prior week's reading of 224. So what's ahead? This week's economics news releases include readings on construction spending and labor sector reports on public and private sector job growth. The national unemployment rate will be released along with weekly readings on mortgage rates and first-time jobless claims this week. If you're thinking about buying a house or refinancing, getting a mortgage sometime soon, scroll to the bottom of this post on bondstreetmortgage.com, answer a few quick questions, and we'll give you an instant estimated quote, as well as let you know where you stand in the process, how much you qualify for, what your rate and terms might be. And as we go into the end of the year here in 2018, this might be a great time to get out into the market before you're competing with a bunch of other buyers after the turn of the new year when most people begin to search for homes in the spring market.